everybody. This is Christy from Kitty underscore plants on Instagram. I do memory planning in my A5 wide planner from Printpression and my Aura Estelle inserts. And for this week, I am using this beautiful springy summer kit from Two Little Bees. I bought this from like a year ago, maybe. This is an old kit. And then I just bought some add ons from this year when Maria updated her formats. And so that's why I have these beautiful florals, and her journaling kit, which I'll be pulling from for a lot for this spread. So yeah, I used this kit because we went on an impromptu trip to Minnesota. So I will be talking about that in this spread. So do stick around and I'll talk to you in a while. For date headers this week, I will be using the Panda Bird Designs and Gathered Layers date headers, the one with the scallops. It's already formed for you, so I got it in transparent matte. And I also will be putting down this florals from the kit, and then I'm just gonna be adding it on top as I was checking out if I could see the florals beneath. So yeah, so that's why I was just testing that out before I lay everything down. Yeah, that's it for my headers. And as I did again from last week, oops, I did it again. I filmed in slow-mo for this part, so that's why it comes out a really slow. Yeah, so that's it for my date headers. I love the date header designs that Pandaber Design and Gathered Layers come up with because it makes it very easy to create these date headers. So yeah, that's it for my date headers. For my sidebar, I will be using the elements from the journaling kit and the stripped washi, or like a florals, really big florals that I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do the month. So I will be using this like calendar box from the journal, like a calendar. Yeah, well, you can call it a box, I guess. And I am trying to figure out how to design the month because I'll be hide it's a big box, so it could be hidden by that big floral washi as well. So that's why it's pretty tough also to figure out things, but then it's also nice because that's part of the process of trying to figure out where to lay down the stickers so that you don't hide the whole thing. And you just want to show everything, but of course, something's got to give as usual. But for this, I just moved down that washi strip so that I don't cover the whole box. And yeah, so that's how it turned out. I really liked it. And then I just put down the month script from the Glitter Mama. This is August. I think this is from August 15 to the 21st. And then I'll just put, so if you can see the journaling kit, it says spring. Yeah, this is a spring kit, I believe, but I wanted to use it because of like a travel day. So that's why this torn up washi as well. I was thinking, this is like the luggage, torn up luggage strip. So I'm like, I just wanted to mark that we had a family trip to Minnesota. It was an impromptu trip. And that like that luggage and it's I don't know, the concept of it was like, yeah, it just came instantly. I'm like, yeah, I'm going on a trip, and I have this big box with a bike on it, and let's put it under the luggage washi or torn strip. So yeah, I think that worked out pretty well. And then I'm just going to write down the family trip to Minnesota on that big box. I also was trying to figure out the foil deco on the sidebar. So I used this design or florals from Monk and Marple. Really, really pretty florals. And then I'll be using, I think this is from Plants from Brit, sample sticker from Letters to Apollo, and I'll just be using the butterflies to add more like foil to the side and not leave it as empty. So yeah, I really liked how the sidebar turned out. And for the full boxes this week, I will be putting like a floral header from the Pretty Pinko. I believe it's really pretty when it goes on top of the box, and the shine when it goes under the sunlight. It's like really, really pretty. So yeah, so let me tell you why we had this family trip, an impromptu trip, because my husband was going to go on a work trip to Minnesota. It's his work. So we already had his airplane booked and all his hotels booked. And then he had his flight. So we already checked him in the day before. And then suddenly on Monday, my daughter, or at least Sunday night, my daughter was already asking my dad. She was so sad that her dad was going to leave for a week. And it's like she really wanted to go. But then this was the first week of her classes. She would have her class on Thursday as the first day of school. And I really didn't want her to miss it. And also meeting her teacher on Monday. So I'm like, yeah, let's not go because it's going to be your first day and you're going to meet your teacher tomorrow. And she was so, so sad. And then my husband was like, why not? Why not bring her along? Let's just drive to Minnesota, because from our place from Illinois to Minnesota, it's only like around maybe 5 or 6 to 7 hours. So I'm like, no, no, we're not gonna go. It's gonna like she has to be at her first day of classes and also meet her teacher, because how would she know how to go around like and meet her classmates. And yeah, so that's why I was so hesitant to leave. And then so we're like, okay, let's go to sleep. And then I was finishing, I think, The Silent Patient. I think I was reading it till 3 a.m. the next day. I wasn't planning on going anywhere. So yeah, so when my daughter woke up, she's like, "Oh gosh, can I really?" She really wanted to go, and we hadn't had any summer trip for the summer, so that's why it's like I'm like, okay, can we leave after we meet her teacher at least? But then my husband's like, we have to leave now so that at least we're there like still with daylight, and we can still rest for a little bit. So I'm like, oh goodness. All right. So that's how we came up with our trip. It was an instant impromptu trip. So yeah, do come along on the day to day for more of what happened. All right. Okay, welcome back to the day today. I am using this work flags from Clever Gal Crafts and a work script from Paper Trail Plans. Of course, I didn't have any PTO because I didn't plan to go on PTO, so I had to work still, even if we were going to go on this trip. So yeah, this sudden decision to go, we canceled my husband's trip or his flight, and I had to pack. I had to pack really, really quickly. While also being on calls the whole morning. So I was already informing my counterpart that I was gonna go on a road trip, but I can still be available if needed. She just needed to text me. So yeah, I started packing all our clothes. And good thing it's just like for around 5 to 6 days, maybe. So not a lot of clothes. So yeah, I'm putting down this torn washi, this really small torn washi from the journaling kit, and also a Polaroid, like summer Polaroids from Miss and Meow. And it's really so cute. I'll be using it in the spread for other things that we did. But for this moment, this is what I'll be using for to indicate that we went on a road trip to Minnesota. Yeah, so I put down the Polaroid, trying to figure out which side to put it on, and I got a car from Fox and Pip, and then I just wrote that we went on a trip. So we drove, and I was driving like half of the time, maybe like 3 hours after, because I was still trying to figure out if I needed to do some work. So fortunately, it was a slow day today. Wow, in a long time, right? It's usually very hectic with all my work. Oh yeah, and by the way, I really love that road from um, like the road path that's from White Deer Stationery, just to indicate that we went on a road trip. So I actually didn't write down that we drove. So it's just a picture. So it's like a picture of a road and a car that, yeah, we were gonna go drive. It was a pretty okay drive. We dropped by Madison to get some lunch. Madison is really a pretty place as well. I think we went to the downtown area with the Capitol building and like a university nearby. So yeah, very pretty place. And then once we got to our hotel, we just dropped our bags because I think it was already around 6 maybe or 7 at night, or 8 maybe even, and we needed to get some food for dinner, so we just dropped our bags and off we went to Mall of America, and everything was already closed because I think they closed at 8 or 9. So we were like trying to figure out where to eat, and we ended up at the food court. I think we got some jerk chicken from the fast food place. But yeah, that was our first day. Very hectic, very like impromptu, but this trips come out really well. The impromptu ones, and that's what we did for today. All right. On Tuesday, I had a very busy work day. I had so many meetings. It's like back to back meetings once again. So good thing Monday was very slow because right now I just needed to be on my desk like until I don't know what time. Yeah, it's like really I'm in the Pacific Coast time. My work is Pacific Coast time. So I was working until I think around 6 maybe 6 p.m. I also forgot to you know press press record for this one, so that's why I'm just showing you how it turned out with what I did. So yeah, we went on rides after for the in we went again to Mall of America, my daughter and I, while my husband was doing some work conference stuff. She rode all the rides. Well, I rode with her for some, but I'm like, ugh, I couldn't go through the roller coaster like several times like how she did it. So yeah, she had such a fun time. The Mall of America is just so humongous. Can you believe that there's like a roller coaster inside it? And so many roller coasters at that. So it's a very, very big mall. And yeah, it's so amazing to see a like a uh rides inside a mall. So yeah, that was so much shit, so much fun. We went on the log jam is it, and she had just so much fun on that one. She got so wet. um and I we ate, we had some lunch at oh no, not lunch, dinner, had some lobster roll again at the food court. And then at night we had some swimming time. We got to go to the pool. The pool's like just a small pool, indoor pool with no views at all, but she just enjoyed, Sophia just enjoyed her time at the pool. And we got used to the jacuzzi or the whirlpool that was there as well. And yeah, that was it for our Tuesday. So on Wednesday, another very busy work day for me. I just had so many meetings. So yeah, that's why I just had to put that down. And then I put down this Polaroid again from Miss and Meow. And this time I put that the pool time is from a new script from Letters to Apollo. It was one of her, I guess it was one of her $2 Tuesdays. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what I used. And my daughter was able to go swimming again today. So yeah, she had a lot of swimming days today. And then after that, we went to the Mall of America again for more rides. But unfortunately, my daughter's ticket had already expired the previous day. Good thing she was able to ride like two rides maybe, but then they're like telling me that her rides are expired. I also had to shop for some clothes. I actually forgot to get like pajamas, but that worked well because at least I didn't have at least I had clothes. But the mall is there for anything you need. So that's what we did on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I had some work again. It's a really great work day because I got some recognition from my manager that I'm really working well. So that was great. And there was just so many meetings again today. Good thing we were able to get some breakfast from the executive lounge of the hotel. And because I even missed lunch because yeah, it was just that busy. So after our very busy day, my daughter was able to go swimming. Poor her, she has to wait for me with all my meetings. But once my meetings were done, I was able to let her go swimming, and she had such a great time at the pool. After her time at the pool, we wanted to try out this like lobster place called Smash Shack, which was just near the hotel. So that was good. It was very expensive, and the food didn't taste that great. But yeah, well, we tried that out and it didn't work out. But that's our time. For to go out with for dinner with my husband, so that's what we did. I also had to pack that night because we had to move rooms. Previously my husband, we booked his hotel like just for the 5 days, so he was supposed to leave on Friday. But since we were coming along, we wanted to go leave Saturday instead, so that at least we'd have Friday to go around. So I had that the room we were staying at was going to be used by another person the next day. So that's why I had to pack all our clothes um, so that we could move out the next day, early the next day. So yeah, that pack script is from like a traveling script from Paper Trail Plans. And that's it for Thursday. On Friday, I had work and I am using this Polaroid again. But this time, instead of like doing the whole day of work, because usually Fridays are not that bad, like just morning meetings and then I'm good to go. So I spent half of the day with my husband and daughter. We went all around Mall of America. So as you can see, all we did was go through Mall of America. There's so much things to do there. We did a mermaids. She had some princess time, like this princess. They dress you up or they put makeup on you, and she's so cute. We also was able to do the Crayola experience, which is so great for kids. Yeah, they have so many activities. And she really enjoyed her time with that, with all the like making crayons, coloring. And there's even like a playground, small playground, the facility. Yeah, so that's in Mall of America. So can you imagine just how humongous it is? We also was able to go down to the downtown Minneapolis, and my friend Amy, what's this? Recommended this. I think is it Vietnamese or one? It's so hard to pronounce. They were on like one of the TV shows on Netflix, the cooking shows or those cooking competitions, and that's what we ate. And it was very busy that day because it was like there was like a game. I think maybe I forgot the name of their, but there were a lot of people, and the place that we ate was like right next to the arena. So there were so many people, but we were able to um, eat and had a good time. I also went swimming with my daughter that night. She really wanted to go swimming as well because this would be her last time to swim before we left before we leave the next day. So yeah, she had some pool time with me. And then the next day we had to pack. I had to pack. My daughter the previous night was already having some a really bad sore throat. So I think the next day, yeah, she felt so bad. But we had to drive home, and poor baby. She had to. I think she even threw up during the car ride, and yeah, she just had a bad time throughout that. So I had to, like, we just drove straight through back home, and yeah, that was it for our road trip. And she just wasn't feeling well. So, and I was so very tired as well. So, we both took a nap just to rest. And as for her, she was just not feeling well. And that was it for our Saturday and the end of our trip. So on Sunday, I unpacked and I was tidying up. And of course, I did the laundry. uh, yeah, that's what I usually do right after a trip. I unpacked and do the laundry so that, it doesn't pile up. Okay, and that's it. Our plan really was to come back on Saturday. So at least we had the Sunday to rest. I was also able to upload a plan with me. I did a voiceover, and yeah, I was able to catch up on YouTube as well. I did a binge watching of all the things I missed, all the plan with me's, all the Disney vlogs, all my yeah, all everything that I watch. And yeah, that is it for my plan with me. I really love the florals of this kit and like the leaves coming out of those florals. So yeah, very very florally, and I really like it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching how I put down the spread and the story for our trip. And yeah, that's it. I'll just be showing you the leftovers. I did use quite a lot from the add-ons. I guess the format really worked out well. The reformat worked out well. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.